It is I, Day 9. We are back. Look, check it. Listen to me. There's this deck here. It's called 2. It's not 2. This is Reid, Duke, Gruul, Aggro. This, I want to know, we did some experimentations, and we maintained, like, some of our best brews in the last 100 hours have been like 52 to 55% win rate. They've been pretty middling. We tried out Paulo Vitor Dama de Rosa's Winota list and won every single best of 3 for 3 hours except for one. It was like a 93% win rate or something just hilarious. So I have no doubt in my mind that if I just go to the best players in the world and just snag some of their deckaroos, pretty good things can happen. I want to take a look at this Gruul aggro list, and one of the very first things that I want to point out, which is kind of a relief to me, is that there's no snarls in this. One of the newest cards to be added to the pile is the idea of these various snarly cards. Oh, it looks like there is no Gruul snarl. Is there no Gruul snarl? Huh? Somehow I thought there was a snarl for every pair. But I guess that does make sense. There should only be snarls for the 5/1s. Well, let's just continue. Let's just ram right through this intro anyways. Even in the color pairs that have snarls, I'm not fully convinced on them, and so I've been regularly going, oh, this person isn't using snarls. Oh, this person isn't using snarls. Oh, this person isn't using snarls. And then I saw this one and was like, well, I'm going to make this point right away. Bam! It didn't work. But either way, a relatively simple mana base. I think Fabled Passage is a card that has been a little overlooked in mana bases ever since there's been the release of new snarls, new pathways, and things like this. But I do like the Fabled Passage as a nice thinning technique in addition to its benefits with some of the landfall creatures. But now I want to take a peek at how the rest of the Deckaroo looks. This, honestly, is kind of surprising to see no Embercleave, right? Not an Embercleave in sight. Instead, the deck is trying to leverage Dragonsguard Elites, one of the new cards. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter Dragonsguard Elites. Things like Charge Through. Target creature just gains trample till end of turn. Draw a card. Whoa! Edgewall Innkeeper and the adventure creatures to, do usual value plays. But we have Unleash Fury, double the power of target creature until end of turn. And then being able to Kazuul's Fury and fling something to the face. It's kind of an interestingly slight list. There's some removal, like Scorching Dragonfires. We see Wilts, Primal Mights, Akroan War, all the sort of usual good sideboard ones. Ox Vagonis for some of the, rogue matchups. Roiling Vortex, Phoenix to Ash for some of these control matchups. How is this list exactly going to play out? I'm not 100% because I got to be honest with you. Reid Duke is a better player than I, and I saw him piloting this morning and was like, I really want to play this. I really, really, really want to play this list. Well, that's our show, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Funny story. As a content creator, so much of what I do is live, but treated a little bit as though I have a script and it's prepared and judged along those lines. And so, you do a reasonable amount of preparation as someone in my position. I think the answer is no to this hand, right? Because I just can't really do terrifically much with it. Let's go ahead and send it back. Okay, there we go. And one of the funny things, I think I don't unleash any fury quite yet. One of the funny things is, as I was looking at this list, I am planning today on doing Standard and Historic. And part of me was like, well, this is Standard, right? Like, part of me was like worried that I went in the wrong order. Because I saw Wilt and I was like, is Wilt Standard legal? Get out of here. This deck is unbelievably explosive, so I think we just have to play the Kazuul Fury for the sake of getting the land down. This little buddy. This little tiny buddy. Alright. You know, I probably should have left up the Snakeskin Veil. Ah, whatever. Screw it! Screw it. +1. So, I mean, I think this list is like super duper sweet because it's all about suddenly bursting out for 1 billion damage with a Dragonsguard Elite. Or with a flapping flying guy. I am going to swing in with the Bonecrusher because I suspect that Biaffable will not block. And if Biaffable is trying to swing at me with a Embercleave, I don't necessarily think I can do very much about that. Okay. So this gets a +1/+1 counter, and then gets hexproof, so I can block this. It'll only deal 3 damage, and then this 1 damage can't be dealt to this. Because it has hexproof. Okay. Oh, shit, I have outplayed myself. And that's all she wrote. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to, I know which cards I want to put in, which is going to be Redcap Melee, Scorching Dragonfire, Akroan War, Soul Sear. I think the charge throughs to just cycle more cards are not going to be as effective here. And I think that I'm the control deck against villains. So I think that, like, these Unleashed Furies I don't even necessarily want. Primal Might, a fight effect, seems very, very strong. Yeah, just fights and removals, things that are more about sturdily deflecting any threats. That seems right? This is twice X damage to target creature Planeswalker. No, this seems... I actually don't know where the hell you would use Purphoros' Intervention. It's too advanced. It's a Reid Duke list. It's kind of funny. This is... I love lists like these. Where, I mean, honestly, they look a little bit innocuous. You look at them and you're like, alright. And then you start playing with them and you're like, oh my god. Just these gigantic swells of damage. And Agram says, can't wait to figure out how this deck works. Yeah, it's a really fun style of list. So I think I actually don't cast anything, and I just kind of hang out a little bit. The reason is, I could shoot the Bonecrusher and play the Bonecrusher, but I don't believe that I want to do that. I think that what I would rather do is wait for Biaffable to be playing substantial threats that I can then, like, burn out like this. I think I still pass. I'm not 100% sure on this. No, I'm the best player here. So now this is just a deal 2 damage card. Yeah, because there's enough 1 and 2 health things that I think that I need to wait for the Bonecrusher and really press an advantage as it occurs. So here's one of the key cards of the deck, the Goldspan Dragon, because you can take all these sorts of neat combo cards, and that you can continuously target the Goldspan Dragon multiple times in a row. This is fine. Taking 2 damage from this once turn's fine. The value of this card is its ability to draw, so, I mean... What do you know? We crunched for 2. If we lose this first one... I think that's absolutely fine. We kind of had some funky draws. Can't fault a man for drawing funky. Blue Fire. Good to see you, man. How are you? And how are you? You know, I'm going to just receive this damage. And if it turns out that it's an Ember Cleaving to death, that's fine. I mean, I would rather do this. And we lose. Okay. I'm not too torn up about that one. That was a mulligan to 5. And then a weird sort of land floody draw. That's fine. And that is just fine. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this. We started at Diamond 4 with some stars. We tried some of our Big Jeskai and Big Is It. Did it work? Mm-mm. And now we're back down to Diamond 4 at 0 stars, ready to do nothing but win. Alright. Let us do it. Okay, alright. Do I hold back on the Edgewall Innkeeper? I think no, because I want to be able to give my Edgewall Innkeeper some good old-fashioned trampling. Hey, nice. Oh my god, Vagabond, what? What are the odds? Oh. Okay, well. A little red mana. Play Kazandu. Crazy Plus, I just realized the Kazandu Mammoth would have been so much better with Growth Spiral. Dude, let's be real for a moment. The Kazandu Mammoth, it's an alright card. But Growth Spiral is fucking insane. Growth Spiral is just it's fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, like literally I'm thinking about Growth Spiral right now and I can feel my face beginning to get hot. That stupid card was so good. We're in the mirror. This is the mirror of the night. By the way, imagine that this gets doubled in power all of a sudden. Imagine this gets doubled in power and gets trampled and can smash through. Echo 360 360 says, why do you always end up in the mirror match even when you switch decks? I think that, you know, I am a Magic player. I play this here video game here, like y'all do. Okay. And, you know, we're trendy kids. We're trendy kids. And I think we, as trendy kiddos, are all looking at the same lists. We're all looking at the same ideas. We're all testing out the same stuff. So it doesn't surprise me ever to see the same deck that I'm playing against. Unless it is a Sean Original Brew. Okay. Perfect. We're getting swonkled. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Bang. Submit. 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 Bang. Boom. Attack. 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 Make a thing. Make a thing. I'm the most powerful gamer. Okay, what do we want? Well, I don't think it's going to be very complex. Get rid of the Charge Throughs, get rid of the Unleash Furies, add the Akroan War, add the Redcap Melee, the Scorching Dragonfires, the Soul Sears, and Primal Might for the fight. Low Templar. 5 years. Fuck yeah, man. I need to get another cup real fast. I need to get another mug. Ugh. Ihan timing. Ihan timing. Okay, this is a weird looking hand. We're gonna hang on to it. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and make like a Velociraptor Hunter and shoot her. That's gonna be good. I just don't like drinking out of cans, man. I like drinking out of a mug. Mugs are like my favorite thing. I love having wide and varied mugs. As a wide and varied man. Okay, so we still don't see much out of Vagabond, but if Vagabond's running the same list I am, we could see a Scorching Dragonfire. Anagram. This is every time I see that treasure. Nice. When I see that treasure dragon, it looks better. It's really good. I think that Vagabond is falling victim to actually, how do we do this? Yeah, so we just do this. This is perfect. I think our opponent is falling victim to sideboard struggles. Because Charge Through is an incorrect card to run in this matchup. You know, these are the colors of removal. So I'll put a stop here. This goes on the stack first, so I get the +1 first. So then this gets the counter. If there's any 2 damage thing that could be cast, my Dragonsguard Elite is already at 3. Land Flood is real for villain. I mean, I actually think that, like... Yeah, like, what is this doing here? It shouldn't be so offensive. Alright, so... I think it's so offensive to be like, what is this doing here? Like, answer me. The answer is this shouldn't be. And, like... I find in life the things that are the most plain and blunt sometimes are actually the kinder, softer ways of communicating. So let's see here. This is... So I think that, like, what is this doing here is, like, not actually as nice as going, oh, this should not be here. We've done it. We're incredible. And I think that the... what would be the circumstance where you'd want to keep in one of those draw a card and trample in a situation where you're trying to just get more procs, more triggers on things? Ninja Ginger 8 with, and let's be real, 69 gifted subs. Ninja Ginger 8. It's so funny because there's Deadly Ginger and Ninja Ginger, and the gingers around here are deeply generous. My gosh. Ninja Ginger 8, how are you doing today? What do we do to earn such kindness, huh? Oh. Show me what you got, huh? And hey, Pierogi Addict, you gifted 50 subs. I don't even get to say hey as much. Ninja Ginger says I gifted 69 for a total of 420. Happy 420, everybody. Hey, Cryptic Crash says, Sean, I've been super enjoying your Demon Souls VODs. Always fun. Oh, what a fantastic draw. Always fun to have a game design talk mixed in with chill gameplay. Been nice company this week during work. By the way, we're cracking this now, not because it's correct, but because I'm busy reading. I really, really am excited to beat that game. Pass-through equity, you know what I'm saying? Pass-through equity. Crypto Crash, I love your name because of the fact that it'll, at any point in time, whenever we've read it out loud, Crypto Crash is bound to happen. That was an ideal run out for us to see Dorian use a Frostbite against our 1-mana fella. Okay, well this is a bit tricky, huh? I'm gonna have to do something like this. If Dorian swings with both, what do we think we should do? I think that I should just... Good. Absolutely. I don't know what's going on here. It's got to be like Rimrock Knight, Rimrock Knight. But even if it is, who cares? Okay. Maybe I do want to play this, maybe I don't. I'm not entirely sure. Welcome, Rimrock Knight. Swinging with an axe? Sure. Am I missing something? This is like really good for me to do, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage coming in. 7 that can get an additional 4 from this. Oh my gosh, from heaven this is. From heaven! I'm a little leery about smashing down the Dragonsguard Elite, but I like to be bad. I just let it through, right? Because if it's an Ember Cleave, we don't dive that. My opponent has fully tapped out. Great, that creature can't block. So now we're looking for a potential kill. So, first things first. Let's charge through, right? Because this can't block. Right. First, we do this. Doink, doink, right? Second thing is second. If I shoot this, my opponent will go down to 14. I would then hit for 8. Okay, so shoot this for 0. Why can I not target this for 0, huh? Is something broken in the UI? Choose this for pay 0, confirm 0. Okay, so I think it has to be at least 1 damage, but that's okay. 1 on this, yes. So then if I shoot this... And then I do this. Okay. Okay, we counted it right. Alright, I figured it out. Took me a moment, but... Oh, and that's how the deck works. That's how you just deal 1 billion damage out of the blue. Not that we're going to do that anymore, because I'm going to remove the Unleashed Furies, I'm going to remove the Charge Throughs. Redcap Melee, Scorching Dragonfire, Soul Sear, maybe Akroan War, Primal Might. Probably Akroan War. Yeah. I was just like doing all this counting. My brain's folding. Dude, let me tell you. So I majored in math. I studied math. Mathematicians hate small number math. We fucking hate it. We like 0, 1, and infinity. And the only other number we're willing to deal with is X. That's it. It's the only numbers. Sometimes I, but generally not. Jesus. And pi? Nope. E and pi, we don't give a shit about those numbers, because they're not 0, 1, and infinity. Sometimes you need complex numbers. Avogadro's number? Not a chance. Not math people. What do you think? I give a shit about moles? Are you kidding me? I'm willing to take 3 damage at the potential of villain. Ah, yes. An axe hardened in the forge. Alright, let's do this. So we're now out of range of a Bonecrusher. Oh my god, I still can't believe we lost that one. Yeah, no, look, like, the most number-centric thing you'll ever hear out of a math person is induction, which means it started working, and it looks like it should work, so it works, and there you go. That's induction. Okay, so I am going to... in truth, just taking some damage from this is, like, terrific for us. We unbelievably, unimaginably don't give a shit about that. Playing's constant, no one cares. Not a single mathematician cares about that. Because, like, let's be honest, okay? Slim Grady, what's reality? I have a whiteboard. Why do I need to deal with reality? Do you think I went into math because I was really interested in practical applications of shit? No, fuck no, not a chance. Absolument pas. You know, okay, so this looks a little funky, but I think this is a really good play, because what's going to happen is there's just not going to be an opportunity for our opponent to deal with the Dragonsguard Elite. Sure. Okay, it's fine. And that's fine. So this feels good, right? This feels good. This feels good. Feels alright. Irrefutable Arbiter says, I once asked my calculus professor. Sure. What the value of one of the topics was in the real world, and he said, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, the, that is hilarious. You want to see something even more hilarious? If I take control of this creature, my opponent can change what this is equipping if my opponent had a creature, but my opponent doesn't. This is very reasonably likely a combat or removal spell, but I guess not anymore. Yeah, a lot of the way that mathematics works is mathematics leads practical application. So, like, not leads as in we guide it as math people, but as in, like, it happens before the use is discovered. So often you will hear stories of, oh, wow, so this particular field, like, okay, so take, for instance, neural networks. Neural networks and machine learning is an intersection of statistics, multivariable calculus, and graph theory. And so suddenly a whole bunch of results that people were just interested in proving due to the joy of trying to prove that shit is true. All of a sudden these results that did not matter suddenly mattered a great deal. So... Okay. There's a lot of creature lands here. We're against Hell Evoker. I think I know the play. Valakut's Awakening. Oh shit, is Hell Evoker like one of my decks, man? Okay, I think that no matter what, this is the correct first one. Alios Gaming says, I've been gifted a sub, so I can finally speak. Love everything you do, Day 9. Watch since SC2 release, keep being awesome. Well, hey, thank you. You're so nice. Oh, what the? In the shit? Okay. So, we estimate that our opponent is just a removal creature deck. Actually, wait, I messed up. I need to do nothing. Oh, Hell Evoker. Oh, Hell Evoker. Valakut Stoneforge. Holy shit, I need to put these in my Jeskai list. I forgot about this card. Right? Okay. So I think that I don't care. I think. I'm not 100%, but I think I don't care at all. Oh, Sheriff, you having a snack? What a good girl. My little baby girl. She's having some tasty cat food. Oh. Fuck is this deck? No blocks. Have we died? Plausibly, yes. Alright, Dragonsguard Elite. Oh, we're coming into town. You watch yourself, baby. Bang. Shit. Well, I can't block, so I'm hoping that there's no way that this red deck can deal, like, 1 more damage. That's what we're trying to avoid. Okay. Okay. Any of these guys have trample? Alright, so this is the only way that I think I can win this. I swing with this. So this is good. Bam. And then I block here, and I Kazuul's Fury this. Pow! Okay. Alright, well, it looks like I've died. Well, I mean... I guess that, this will do. This will be fine. I guess an Akroan War as well. Phoenix of Ash seems good, and then pulling out these charge throughs seem like the play to me. Probably should have a couple clothses on the side here. I mean, it's plausible. We're pretty damn combo-y. So I don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot. Because, I mean, you know, probably keeping a lot of those cards far up against some sort of control list. Cloths is really good. But even then, I don't think Cloths would have helped us. I don't even want to try to figure that opening hand out. Okay, this seems a little more reasonable. This goes to the bottom. There's the Kazuul's Fury goes to the bottom. This forest green. Hell of ochre. Dude, there's some hell of ochre going on here. These bonies don't help us the most. Maybe we should actually cut the bonies in this matchup, but I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, been raising my eyebrows too much. Here it is. Here's the bony. Bang. Alright, so we do this. I play this out, and then there. I choose to discard a very powerful spell. What a fook face. Yeah, I don't know. Rowan?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Okay.
I'll make quick work of you.
So I just shoot this and it's fine.
Right. New
Play this
goal,
one and it's fine.
win the rematch.
This deck's pretty rad. Deck is pretty rad. This looks like a deck that's actually trying to have fun with the new cards, which I like quite a bit. Okay. come. I think I want to play the Bonecrusher Pal first. I think the Bonecrusher Pal is the right one to do. On the board. I've discorded all my big stuff. Okay, alright. Torrent Sculptor. Sure. 6/6, pick up sticks. Hello. Hello, my beautiful, darling, blank-eyed cat. What? It's like only new cards, and I can't beat it. Well, it shall crack us in the teeth. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I have been blessed by the... Oh. Damn it. Yeah, your sister's up there. She's being a jerk as usual. Do you really want to try to contest the box? Don't put your head that close to the light. That'll hurt your eyes. Oh, this is my children. Welcome back. Here, look, I have some premium shoulder. No. Uh-oh, I gotta cancel my attack, sweetheart. Give me a second. No attacks. There we go. Hey, no, come here. Come here. Look, it's you are more than welcome. Come here. Yes. Excellent. I don't know how to win this. Sheriff loves snuggling, and I love when she loves snuggling me. It's so good. Very, very frightened. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Like, I'm a coward. Okay, my turn. What you gonna do, Hellevoker? Some real pain. Let's be honest. I think we all know who's dead and who isn't here. I'm gonna wait just one more time. Because if I, like, get a Kazuul's Fury and I, like, swing with Unleash Fury, then I can, like, Unleash Fury into Kazuul's Fury and just bing bong and win. Why not? Did I do it? I assume that we have not won, but I'm interested to see where this goes. I think Hellevoker wants to do something nasty to us. Which is why Hellevoker didn't just kill it and then win the game. Yeah. Yep. Called it. Hellevoker is just like, no. I want to give you one more turn, so that way I can cast my 7-mana spell. Alright, so I don't know if we'll ever be up against that deck again, so I don't know if it really matters that much. But, here we go. Oh, yeah. Alright. We're against a llama. Good. Someone with our level of intelligence. So, okay. Alright. Nice. Oh, who's this? Valentin Dinavane. I think my technique will just be to kill that before anything really comes out from it. Alright, so let's read this. Valentin Dinavane. Menace lifelink. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it. When you do, you can pay 2 to pest it up, pest it in. Let me begin. Alright, so we also have we have Mardu colors. Oh, do we now? I'm playing the Dragonsguard Elite. I don't know if this is playing into their hands. It is. Yeah, I think maybe we... the timing of the Dragon Count, I think, is the one that is most challenging and interesting to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. Coming in! Beastin'. This list is ridiculously bursty. Like, this is the list where you feel like nothing's happening and then you just abruptly win. Yeah, dude, look at this. X-Plox got gifted a sub by Ninja Ginger, man. Ninja Ginger targeted 50 human beings earlier and brought them on in. It's good to have you all, man. I'm in a good ass mood. Oh, actually, Showdown of the Scalds. We're really good against that one. Snapbacks. Well, alright. Alright, that's game. Perfect. Thanks, Reid. I need you to target 69, that's right. Okie dokie, dude. Alright, so... I actually am not 100% sure I do much more than this. Primal might be an acceptable one. I'm so relieved that this is how this works. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the Snakeskin Veils and just put in another I kill your thing. Yeah, that's right. I'm still says, wait, what? I blinked, what happened? My opponent was at 21 and had no blockers. I swung with a 1-1 and a 5-5 and doubled the power of the 5-5 twice to 20. I've been watching a lot of StarCraft lately, and it's just so funny how easy it is to frickin' die in Brood War, man. StarCraft 1, you die so easily. That game right there is exactly what playing StarCraft feels like. My favorite game ever. My #1 favorite game of all time. You die too easily. It's rough. C'est terrible. No, terrible. Do it slowly. OMG, as Jason says, I recently started practicing my Zerg. And having fun. Stupid says, I think I watched Tasteless lose like 5 games in a row over the weekend. 5 games in a row that is not bad. I mean, once we're talking like 25 or 30 in a row, then I'm starting to be like, now you are suffering as we have suffered. I think I hang on to this little pickle here. Pickly baby, you're driving me crazy. Hope to kill you on the daily. All right. Booty be bouncing. Says, have you ever watched an Artosis losing streak? Those are truly the best. Artosis is the most satisfying to watch tilted person that I have ever seen. Ever. Anywhere. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable to watch Artosis just be mad. Thing is when it attacks, gains flying, and it mirrors everything else. Right. Watching Artosis lose in Brood War is the funniest shit in the universe, man. There's a video I retweeted of Artosis just being, like, really mad. And what it is it's, you know the little frog that goes like, ah? It's like the really squeaky round frog. Someone replaced the squeaking with Artosis rages. So on my Twitter, it's a retweet from Gemini. Oh my god, it's so funny, man. Oh, Ghosty, right on point. Just like, bam, there's the link. Oh, geez, Jason, man, how's your Zerg training going? It is the Akroan War. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna take this guy out. I see no reason to play any creatures. Till your next turn, your opponent must attack. Double Unleash Fury, that's all the good. Oh, hot diggity diddly damn. That video is great. Yeah, that video is so good. Oh my god, that video is G-U-U-D good. It is like very good. Go to Bachana says, how you doing today? We're doing pretty good, man. We stormed up the ladder with the Winota list. We got tired of winning and did our own brews, and then we got tired of losing. So now we're back to doing a top players deck. Someone better than we. We're swing-swonging for a whole lot this upcoming turn. What the heck is going on? What's happening with my pen? Did it crack? Oh no. My fiddly twiddly widdly pen. When this happens, I'm gonna deal damage to this. Bang! Whoa! Alright, you swinging in? Are you swinging with me? I'm swinging with you. Oh, I'm not blocking nothing, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can we win this in a single swoop? I actually don't think that we can. I'm gonna have to keep waiting. Okay. I mean, I think I might need, like, another tripling. Slugifus! Hey! Hey, none of that. Come here. No meowing at the door. What's happening? Shatterskulling? Oh, well, we just die then. Slugifus gifting us 10 Subaronis. Thank you, Slugifus. Why, I think that's quite nice of you, Slugifus. How absolutely delightful. You know, I still think this is a fine plan. Slugifus, happy Tuesday to you. How you doing, man? Alright, what do we have here? Okay, alright, I see. We have a lot of plays. A lot of plays, okay. I don't have a green man to do anything but just play green things on curve. Oh, Slugifus says, I'm overflowing with excitement because I just got a diagnosis and am being successfully treated for a health condition. It's been killing me for almost a decade now. I am, on one hand, terribly sorry that you've been dealing with that for so long. I mean, a decade is a long time. But dude, I personally know a couple people that have gone through the same thing, where there's just been something where, like, you know, you go to a doctor, they're like, alright, we're going to try a treatment, it's just going to mitigate the pain, and everything's going to continuously get worse. I knew someone who actually had an issue for like 3-4 years, and then it got just, yeah, no, everything's fine now. And it was like, kind of bizarre. I was like, huh, okay. Everything's actually completely and totally fine. Sure, shoot her. And I mean, for 10 years, the fact that you are now going to be able to just get, like, full-on treatment. Oh, that's so wonderful. That's so wonderful, man. C'est fantastique. Alright, let's go ahead and smack this one, shall we? I realize I should have played the Kazuul's Fury, but that's okay. Sheer Bear, you just... What do you want? Do you want to play? Do you want to play string? Do you want tummy time? Like, what is it? Nagmar. Says, any opinion on Jeff Kaplan leaving Blizzard? There's some rumors that he might join Dreamhaven. You know, I gotta be honest. The rumors that he's joining Dreamhaven seem very 2 points make a line. I see that there are people who used to work at Blizzard who started Dreamhaven. This person is now someone who used to work at Blizzard. Therefore, oh, like, I mean, Jeff is unbelievably talented as a human being, as a director. And is a super desirable person and could literally do anything he wants. He could take a year off and become an expert boatsman. And just, like, doesn't even sail boats. Just is a boat builder. He just builds boats. And then he could go back into gaming. He could take a year and just be like, holy shit, I don't have to work. He could join any game company. He could start his own studio. But since you asked me, that guy's definitely a boatsman. You know what I'm saying? Watch this gambit. Swinging right on in. Swing it up, swing it in, let me begin. So there's two choices for Llama. Llama can block the 1/1, preventing me from swinging with both beasts next turn. It's a scary choice. You would think that this cat is being tortured. Or Llama can block the Lovestruck Beast with the Dragon Pal. Take 1, go to 10. And then has a whole board. So this is a Gosu swing. This is a very Gosu swing. How are we doing? Wait, where'd you go? Sheriff? Where you at? Oh, you're by the window. What a good girl. Yeah, look at the birds. Fuck yeah. Cat ain't doing nothing. So Llama's deck is a little bit better tuned to be a beat your ass deck. Play a bunch of creatures on curve on your turn deck. Should expect a showdown of the skills. Run amok. Alright, we have won. Things are easy when you just have a bunch of damage. Dude, I'm telling you, Goldspan Dragon is a beater. Who needs an Ember Cleave when you can just beat down? I think it was really nice to be able to set ourselves up nicely by that swing of everything. Anagram says, in your opinion, what type of video games should there be more of? Dude, okay, I'm gonna get on an idealism box. There's soap boxes and there's idealism boxes. I really... Now, I know a bunch of you are going to be like, no, it's never going to happen. We live in a hellscape dystopia. Can you let me fantasize for a minute, please? Okay, man, look. I want to get into a position where nobody has to work. Ain't no work that nobody's got to do. It's no work o'clock over in Shantown. You prick. You hate to see it. And in the situation where no one has to work, there is now a type of game that I want to see, okay? I guess I'll do this for red. Alright, human token coming at you. I want to see some really bizarre, surrealist puzzle games. I love those things. Baba is you, baby. I've been interested to try out this game called Understand, with a bunch of abstract shapes, and you have to understand what the rules of the shapes are to consider them. And I want there to be more wonder. I want there to be more people making stuff where when you look at it, you're just like, oh. I want like an island where there's nothing, right? There's no goal, there's no clarity, there's just mystery. And as you start exploring, you start to learn more shit. I mean, like, I want games to just have more mystery and awe and wonder in them. That's what I want. I want that shit so bad, dude. Sure, I'll exchange this. Put this one back. There you go. Like, okay, so like, let me frame a little bit what I mean. Okay, so like, this guy's kind of a jerk, don't you think? Let me explain to you what I'm saying here, jelly beans. Okay. Let me lay it on the. Oh! You can't do it. We're close to winning, but we've not won yet. Alright. Day 9 Claws is coming to town. So okay, let's back up. Okay, what kind of game do I want to see? By the way, I think that maybe I should be talking about this game more, because that's why you're tuned into me, but maybe some of these rants in the pants. Alright, you got it. Odd. So here's the thing. There's this whole idea of expectation management that goes on in a game. It's super important. You want to make sure that the player's expectations are fulfilled. Okay? Now, there's really basic ways in which your expectations will be fulfilled in a game. For instance, a card called Unleash Fury sounds like it's about doing something combative. So, based upon the words, you expect an outcome. If you see a dragon and someone says, you get to control the dragon, you expect to be able to breathe fire, you know? But there's all sorts of different scopes and realms and sizes of expectations that we could point to. Oh my god. Fuck. I should have swung. Should have swung out. Rats. Whatever. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's things like, if you have a game that gives no clarity as to what you're supposed to do when you open it, people are going to uninstall it. They're going to return it. If you give someone some tools, but don't give them a clear goal, a little bit, like a few steps away from no clue what you're supposed to do. Like, players are going to get a little bit bored. This is why there's like tutorialization. There's the idea of like clarifying what the level experience is, clarifying what the goal is, all this sort of stuff. But I just want some things that are just like really surprising and weird and bizarre. Like, I'd love a game where you start off and you have no clue even what the game is fucking about. Now, this would be a terrible game for a mass market, right? This would be bad. But I fucking want it. Oh my god, do I want it. And I'll talk more about that in a quick second. I think I actually get rid of the Bonecrushies is the one that... No, actually, I guess if there's a Valky, we want those. I guess we're going to just continue to remove the charge throughs every single time, no matter what. Roiling Vortex seems fine. I mean, I'm gonna put in the Oxes. I think that this might be a long one. Because the thing is that, like, I grew up playing games when games were really, really not monitored or quality controlled at all. So you wound up with a lot of, like, incomplete ideas, incomplete games, incomplete products that were just fascinating, man. That were absolutely fascinating. Ever played The Witness? Oh yeah, played all the way through that, Miss Lonely Hearts. Love it. Flashbacks to Kid Chameleon. Oh yeah, Kid Chameleon was just like ridiculous. You know what's another kind of game I'd love to see a hell of a lot more of? Games that are just like about... What are you doing here? Are you a Mardu list? Excuse me, what? I guess I'll crack this in, play Lovestruck Beast. Games that are like really well-made, non-linear adventure games, non-open world garbage. Yeah, non-open world garbage is probably pretty accurate to what I'm... Yes. Good morning. Welcome. Please. Please, come join me at my lap at 5:10. Can't believe it's 5:10 already. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see more things like this. None of these games are good, but I'm fascinated by things that are really surprising and otherworldly and ridiculous and just kind of weird. Alright, let's zap this guy in the face. It's a non-linear, non-open world. I'm so sick of these open world games, man. I'm just so sick of them. There's like, we're releasing an open world game. Oh, okay, I don't care. I don't care at all anymore. I know that many of them are great, and I know that they can be made fantastically, and yada yada yada. I just no. These things that, like again, I know why open world games are a thing. I understand it. I totally get why they're a thing. They're very clear what it is that you're making and how to assign work. I don't mean trivial. It's hard work. But I mean, like, clear. Take that, you bastard. What about Elden Ring? I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I really do. Have you played Return of the Obra Dinn? Loved it. Played all the way through it. Beat it. Obra Dinn is a great example of what I'm talking about. I want more games like the Obra Dinn. The Return of the Obra Dinn. Nuke of Oath? Oh yeah, I played the shit out of It Takes Two. That game is great. That game is great, rad, and not bad. Oh. Alright, coming in. I'm going to swing with both. I don't particularly care if the Dragonsguard Elite gets picked. I need to start dealing some pain in spam right away. Alright, zooping them. Zooping them and booping them. I just like really weird, abstract, bizarre, crazy, surprising things. And that's a really challenging thing to try to make good because, oh shit, are you bringing back to life Velomachus? Blockus Velomachus. What is this? You're gonna exile my permanents? How dare you. Props on. Don't make it bad. Just take a red ox and cast him later. Well, shit. Zoink, zoink. I think we're losing. Get those feels from There Is No Game. Yeah, I thought There Is No Game was really nice. That was really, really fun. Alright, so Velomachus Lorehold is gonna do nothing, huh? Does this thing have vigilance? Shit. Wow. Top 7 cards and no cheap guys? Really? Wow. Okay. I mean, this Roiling Vortex is like quite a pain. Bang, 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 bang. Ow. Well, I mean, it appears that we've lost. And what can you do? Because I need to keep this in the hand. Well, you know what, let's... Greener says, probably don't want to take the vortex damage. I mean, are you suggesting that I just choose not to? I mean, we did just say this really ain't helping us. Alright, my little buddy. What is it? Yeah, you don't like that, huh? No, the opponent didn't want to cast the thing for free. Wait, I'm very confused. I think I'm confused what you're saying, Granaraki. Oh yeah. Hit me, baby. Opponent casts a thing for free. Vortex deals 5 damage to them. Is there text on this card that I've never read before? What is this second line? Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast that spell, it deals 5 damage to them? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? This card is... Who printed this card? I had no idea this text was on here. That's amazing. I mean, you're just having casual conversation with me, but it's kind of like you inform me I have a bank account full of money. Oh, shit, yes. Oh, shit, yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna Akroan War and take some of this shit, man. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, my God. God, this feels absolutely amazing. Just amazing. Well, gee, holy cow, I'm gonna put in a Purphoros' Intervention. Put in a Wilt. Move right on with my life. My God. Roiling Vortex is a CAD. I love Roiling Vortex. This card's so... This card is gas. I mean, this card is good, man. This is some good shit on this card right here, man. I mean, like Roiling Vortex basically reads, dude, if someone casts a spell without paying mana, man, fuck that person. And I'm like, oh, it's printed on the card? Oh, Wizards is so good at identifying resonance. Let me move my little contact lenso bottle out of the way for you, kidder. That's cool. I mean, that's really cool. Pay that man. Pay that man his man. Alright, it's time to unleash some fury. Oh my god, if you go Valky, I'm going to vomit. Yes. I didn't vomit. Yeah, right. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Oh god, I cut the tip of my pointer finger, man. It sucks. Like, the very tip of my pointer finger now hurts. Because I was grabbing a trash bag, and the trash bag was in a cardboard box. It was Andy Manny's. I went to grab at the cardboard box, went and just slit up my finger. It brought me a great deal of anger. Alright. Frostbite is running a fun one. I should have been running that Cycle Trample. I don't know. Okay, so this kind of sets us up to be in, like, a marginally reasonable position. Will we win? I don't think so. Surprise. Whack. Okay, Bonecrusher right off the top. Here it is. Bonecrusher, like, no problem. Just, like, right in the teeth. Right? Yes, this helps like a tiny bit. Resolves. And there it is. You have these really cool cards doing really cool things. I have an Innkeeper. Yeah, dude, this cut, it's like right on the finger. It's why I can't type GG in games anymore. It's like time to type GG. Oh god, I can't cast my ultimate in Dota. I gotta play Raid King. Alright. What? Get me out of here. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Be gone. Pass through equity, baby. Okay, so the way to defeat an Luris deck. Go under, baby. Go under, go under, go under. Ghost Jeff Goldblum says, hello, everyone. Hello, Ghost of Jeff Goldblum. How is Jeff? His corpse, that is. Very well. Alright. Dragonsguard Elite number 2. Let's do. Ghost Jeff Goldblum says that Jeff Goldblum's corpse is doing surprisingly lively. You'll love to hear it. No idea why this is getting cast on. Not my turn. So that. Okay, so I should charge through on this. Be more mana efficient. there is a probability that... Not everything's fine. We're winning with the Dragon Guard. Don't you love seeing rogues lose? Isn't it nice? When the rogues start splashing for Zagoth, they typically run 2 because it's a dual land that cycles. There's not actually a lot of dual land. Like, this is not a dual land. It's a... has the opportunity to be one of 2 lands, but they're both single targeteers. Oh. My mouse pad is a thing that I clean most regularly of all things. Of all things. Dude, nerds that are like 4 health, 4 toughness, so good. Alright, Omnix. Dude, in 30 minutes we're switching over to LSV's absolutely nutso list. Any general thoughts on Strixhaven? McIntyre, it seems pretty damn weak. Like, the overall set seems kind of largely ineffectual on the meta. Which is really interesting to me. I'm curious how it'll perform once Eldraine is gone. Dude, when Eldraine goes, people are gonna weep tears of joy. It's gonna turn out that the best card in Standard is Shock. Like, Eldraine is so out of fucking control. That set is ridiculous! Oh my god. It's dumb how good that set is. I mean, all the adventure cards... Edgewall Innkeeper, Brazen Borrower, Bonecrusher Giant, all this shit. Insane. Oh my god, Luris. This is gonna be a real problem. We have all the adventures, Embercleave's gone. Oh, yes. Oh my god, goodbye. Fuck out of here. Got Oko, Fires of Invention, Wilderness Reclamation, Drown in the Lock. I mean, like, just keep saying insane cards. There's so many that are banned. Lucky Clover is dumb. Uro. No, Uro. Was Uro? No, Uro wasn't Eldraine. Was Uro Eldraine? No, I don't think he was. Oh yeah, the cat, the oven, food, general food mechanics. Fabled Passage is... Fabled Passage is fine. Yeah, Uro was Theros. Good old Theros. Well, I look forward to doing the exact same shit 8 times in a row. Oh yeah, the Great Henge is another one. Absolutely not. My name, it is Champlot. You know, I think that this is just going to get countered. Oh, Once Upon a Time, Claim the Firstborn. Eldraine leaves Standard in default. You got it. Perfect. It dies. And now we get to draw 1 billion. Questing Beast? Oh yeah, I revealed Questing Beast. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Bum bum. What's Eldraine? Eldraine was a set that was released that has, I think, the most bans of any set in the history of Magic. Is that right? So I think that in this position, I am going to be focusing on trying to win via card advantage. Eldraine was a set. Yeah, it's a set. Yeah. Only Mirrodin and Urza come close. Yeah, I think it was something like half of the cards that had ever been banned in the history of Magic were banned in the 2 years around Eldraine. What a fucking monster. Dude, how are we doing on the mill game? We have 36 cards left? Oh, yeah. What's in the bin? Alright, first things first. I will crack for a red and shoot Luris in the head. Bye. Grant Rocky says, how much of the ban do you think was due to MTGA's popularity? That's a really interesting question. Because I personally assert that, like, a little bit was. Because obviously, what's a big benefit you get out of... Oh my god, fucking yes. What's a big benefit that you get out of... What's a big benefit that you get out of having MTGA? People can just iterate faster, right? So they get to the busted things sooner. However, that said, do note that I kind of feel that, like, I really think it was, like, 90% due to the fact that the set was bonkers fucking good. I think that they very openly said that what they were trying to do was just gradually increase the power level of Standard. And I think that they went a little high. And the problem is when you're trying to do something new like that. How many cards do we have left? 27 from Heaven? Let me go for the value, not for the Goldspan Dragon. Vesper says it was an accident, but they missed the gradual part of increasing power. I think that's... I would assert that that's incorrect. I believe that that's strictly incorrect. And here's why, Vesroth. Even though I know that you're, typing emotes and making a bit of a joke there. So this is less to a response to you, but response to some of the things that I've seen people say that I think are negatively bent. Which is that the problem of increasing a power level in a card game or in a strategy game is the following. When you increase the power level, there are threats and there are responses. So generally, you want the threat to be proportionally stronger and the response to be proportionally stronger. Oh, that's kind of a hilariously good top deck. You want both to be stronger, right? Makes sense. But if one of those is overtuned, because you are forward-looking, increasing the strength of things, it means that backward-looking, the threats and the answers should be lower, right? So you actually have a narrower set of tools for players to work with. Which means that if a threat or an answer is too strong... Ah, crap. If a threat or an answer is too strong and needs to be banned, then the sort of counterpart cards to that card are now maybe too strong. You know what's a really great example of this? Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer was 1 green, and it said, if your opponent cast a blue or green spell, draw a card. All your nerds are hexproof. And I think it also said your spells can't be countered. Was that right? I'm not even paying attention to what's happening here. I'm very, very clearly winning. So this is basically a card that said if you had a black kill spell, cancel it. Okay, so let's like do this and 1, 2. Sure. It was a 1-mana effect. It draws you a card if and only if your opponent casts just a blue or black spell. Yeah, you permanent. All your permanents got hexproof. Spells can't be countered, and if your opponent casts a blue or black spell, draw a card. It was only against blue or black. So this was not like if your opponent shot you with a red spell, you know. But again, it's a very narrow but extremely strong answer card. So when they banned Veil of Summer because it was just too strong, what happened is a whole bunch of very, very strong blue and black stuff moving forward was like it was unstoppable. So for instance, many of you will recall a card called Agent of Treachery that would take control of one of your permanents. When Wizards was testing with Agent of Treachery, Veil of Summer was also a card that was there. So Agent of Treachery is a threat. Veil of Summer is an answer that can deal with that threat and actually deal with it very comfortably. By the way, we're going to remove the charged throughs, bring in instant speed removal, So we're going to bring out the Unleash Furies as well, and bring in the Ox of Agonis's, and then we'll be in good shape. So that had to get banned. So, I mean, the thing is that, like, it's one of the things that's so hard when comparing what Wizards of the Coast game is, and there's literally zero other games that are even remotely close to this. Wizards can't tune cards. They literally cannot, because it's printed on the card. They cannot reach into your home and adjust the numbers on your card, period. This is a pickle. Just gonna kill it now. And so it was actually kind of, except the time they did it with companions. And Revs, again, they did not reach onto everyone's card and edit the card. Like, you physically can't do that. Like, I'm speaking literally with what I'm saying. Red. So you can't edit individual cards' power. And in fact, there are games in the past that have tried to do that in a process called errata-ing. I'm going to go ahead and shoot here because there's no way it can be countered, and I'm certainly going to cast this to draw next turn. And errata-ing is when you say, hey, actually, what's printed on your card? That's not what it is officially anymore. And it's disastrous. It's fucking disastrous. Because people own cards that are lying. And so if you have a problem card, you really only have the tools to ban it or to not ban it. That's about it. You can't do things that are like, well, you know, let me just tune this card down a little bit. Or like, you know, like with Dawnbreaker in Dota, where Dawnbreaker comes out, and Dawnbreaker kind of sucks. Let's get those lands, damn it. Well, this just turned out perfectly. Although we do have some 3/3s smashing us in the teeth. It hurts. Great. Take pain. And so it leads to a cascade effect that you don't see at all. Like, okay, in Dota they released Dawnbreaker, a new hero, and she just, like, sucked. She had, like, a 36% win rate. And then they just buffed a bunch of her stats ridiculously, and then she straight up went to 55. And she may get reduced down, or maybe players will figure out a response to her later on. But it's like, alright, cool, yeah, seems good. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if I go 1, 2, 3 and smash one of these guys, it's quite good, huh? If I do this first, yeah. Doing, doing. Nice. Excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. I'll take the red. Oh! Oh! So, like, digital games kind of have this, oops, it's too strong, sort of tuning, kind of pull it back together. But, like, in a physical game, you have this, ban this card. Suddenly something else is way too strong. Ban that card. Suddenly 5 more things are way too strong. And you just kind of have this So it's almost like, if you're trying to increase the power level in a physical card game, you get almost exclusively punished for your crimes. You get almost exclusively punished. I'm gonna go to 6. One, 2, 3, and 4. Something like this. I mean, Goldspan Dragon can just get killed. Oh yeah, Fox Snake says, that's why the term balancing is so apt. It could go one way or the other. Yeah, I think that, like, my opinion on it is that increasing the power level is just really, really hard in a game like Magic. And if you look in the very long term for Magic, there's been a slow increase. Slow increase. We have died. And it was sad. Boosh, boosh. Boosh, boosh. Alright, this deck's great. Bronze's power creep is a thing in all games. Look at LoL's newest champs. I don't know if you're responding to someone else, Bronze Love, but that's not what power creep is. Power creep is a negative, unintentional thing, which is different from just increasing the overall power level of everybody, or overall increasing the power of an experience. Power creep is the idea that you chose just one thing to be more powerful, and then, much to your chagrin, all the rest of the stuff starts to have to be balanced around. Is this the one I send back? Yeah, there we go. So then you start to have to balance around, what a bad crab. Oh, that's a good one to get. Actually, I think that maybe we don't give a shit. Oh, whatever. Like, an example is if I'm a digital game and I release a champion that's too strong, or release, let's say, a set of 10 champions that's much stronger than my other champions, and I start to have to change what I'm doing with the ones that aren't released yet. Alright, this is fine. And we have to start buffing the other ones, and we're like, oh, shit, It's typically just about the unintentionality of the stuff. Oh, it's oxen time. My ox. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Double black means it's basically only a removal spell. Oh, shit. This costs 2 to go into the bin, too, huh? Snatching gets Death Touch. Fuck. Ay, 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 ay. What? Has Death Touch? Why wouldn't you want to do it? I really need to get a Mountain. Marla, I'm doing alright. Today has literally gone by at warp speed. Hit me. Shoot me in my face, then. Yeah, what are we doing on next? Alright, nice. I gladly accept this pain. Okay, wow. Wow. Very, very threatened by this, very, very threatened by this Ox of Agonis, huh? I'm gonna keep playing the Lance. I mean, obviously, all I really need now is a red land to smash an Ox down. Marlo says, I'm glad to hear it. My days was incredibly slow, but I get my second vaccine dose tomorrow. Dude, how many y'all are on 2 vaccines, man? I'm done. I'm vaccinated. I am as vaccinated as a man can be. Playing to dust. It resolves. So I got my vaccination on, let's see, on the 3rd. Holy shit, someone is terrified of Oxes. Now we're down to 6 in the bin. That's pretty great. Ooh, baby. I love hearing everyone getting all vaccinated. That's so good. Flash Fry says I was part of the Moderna study. I got my vaccine months ago. Man, that's awesome. So, I mean, I only see 2 islands up. It's going to make it very, very challenging for Villain to have a counter spiel. Still got another Ox in the bin. I got the Johnson & Johnson one and had 0 symptoms at all. I mean, outside of, like, you know, I went on a long walk with my dog, came back inside, didn't drink any water, and just watched TV and played games for a while, and then later thought to myself, I think my head hurts because I'm thirsty. Then I drank some water, and I was fine. Wow, someone's running a mystical dispute against me? Thought the J&J was one and done. Oh yeah, it is. It is indeed. Bang. Yeah, I got my my dose on the 3rd of April. I gotta play some black decks soon, man. Love the Black Mage gameplay, man. I absolutely love it. It's really satisfying making people discard. Yeah. Doop doop. Bang. Oh, you girls will never know. Oh, no, girls will never know. No, you girls will never know how you make boy feel. Cheers. Great Merchant of Asphodel is terrible. Bad. No good. Very weak. That's you watching your favorite streamer win. No, Dana, please. No. Alright, I mean, come on, let's just get... Oh, Scorching Dragonfires are in there? Yuck. Where is this one been all my life? I mean, this is a real shit spot to be in, huh? I mean, where even is this ox, huh? 30 cards left, 1 in 30. Whoa, Tumbleweed, 82 months in a row. What up, Tumbleweed? Oh! Goodbye. I mean, we actually, we don't need much. We don't need much. We're gonna get clonged. We're gonna clickety-clang to dust. 22 cards, plenty of time. Do I think I have one. There's one Kazuul's Fury. I think I saw two. Yeah, I do have one left. Oh no. Let's thin the deck, huh? Gotta pass. Remember not to give your creature hexproof and block your own fling. You can still cast stuff on your own hexproof creatures. You can still do it. Am I thinking protection? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, there's one and two. You know, let's just, I'm thinking if we can just get a little bit closer. Oh, I only have 4 health, man. I've just been sitting here talking to everyone. Fuck, we lose. Well, crud, huh? Cruddy crappity.